Still missing. Looks like one person keeps dropping from ESF. I'm not sure what's going on there.
I still think the golden story so far for this season was probably for Legacy. They had a wild ride right to the end, and we're finally knocking off Rafu at the end, the top team in winning the season by 1 point.
Yeah, I completely agree. For those of you that are unaware of the standings, Rafu and Legacy were both undefeated. Or no, Legacy had already lost one game, but Rafu was undefeated the entire season, holding the rank 1 in the standings. And then the last week of the regular season, fought up against Legacy, and Legacy 2-0'd them in the map pool and won 3-0, and with that extra point, managed to take the lead from them in the regular season.
Speaking of leads, Wolf Team has won round 1 of map 1 by 23-0 tickets over eVision.
No kidding, that is fantastic. Both teams calling live in our game, Imagine versus Envision, not Imagine versus ESF, starting right now. Look at giving a rundown of the teams. Make sure I have the right teams correct here. Imagine going to be on the RU side. No, I gotta switch that around. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Imagine going to take the RU side. Roster consisting of Neo, Kalzagi, Heeb, Nickel, Jug, Noxby, Captain Obvious, and Terex. And for ESF, we've got Qfire, Focus, Hupsucks, Justin, Electrify, who'll be in the Jet, Naju, Number, and Recon. And the Jet for Imagine, I think, should be Heeb. Tankers for each team, I think for Imagine it'll be Kalzagi, and for ESF it'll be Justin. You can see both teams getting their initial players ready for the Jeep spawns. And here we go.
We'll see. Most likely, huge fight going down on the D flag with some one of two people going straight to A or B. But let's see what goes down here.
Jet's just gonna jet ram. He bails out in time. He'll kill Electrify. He'll bail on one of the flags up on the top. Meanwhile, in crazy initial battle on the bottom, Focus will go down to Terex. Terex gets taken out by Number. The flag looks to be in favor of Imagine, but there's so many members of ESF there. Number gonna point blank Nickel right in the face with a P90, and the flag will go the way of ESF.
There was almost no challenge on D, rather. We will have some of Imagine's team on C flag.
This is a really interesting maneuver. Kalzagi's still going to come into the D flag, see if he can clean up any members of ESF running. The position's a little weird, but he's still going to find 1 kill. Now 2 on Focus and Naju. Now a 3rd? Nope. Not going to happen.
There is a spot bomb of 4 AT on C flag, trying to harass the side of Justin. He will begin flank now, and there's a huge rotation to try to take him out right now. One player will try and get his shot in the back of Justin, which does the job and disables him, but he gets run over. But that's all he needs is to get
This is a really, really rough... I mean, it's great that... Wow, Focus was actually with a knife really saw on Nickel. The Imagine had a really good opening, despite losing the D flag. They're dumping everything into the counterplay to it now, and Imagine... I mean, the ESF really need to drop down and reclaim this flag, or just go somewhere else. He bailing out of the Jet just for the A and B flags is actually brilliant.
Kasaga is being held up by 2 infantry from ESF all the way back where the D flag would have started the game. Justin really needs to get in here and help clean out D real quick, because the train is starting to move the opposite direction.
Yeah, they need to just squad bomb onto Justin as much as they can right now. At least gray the flag. Actually, the worst thing about the D flag is even if the flag goes gray, it keeps on moving.
Just to let everyone know, ESF, it has been already all capped.
Yeah, Ticket's bleeding really, really hard already. 188, 186 down to 240.
It's probably not worth the effort. Justin will get focused by not only the Jet, Kalsagi into AT. They will all redeploy now, and they're going to probably sit themselves up on the A and B flags where the fight is going down. We do have ESF spotting 3 people on A flag, which would just tip it out and win them the flag, so they're no longer all capped. Playing cat and mouse with the only remaining person of Imagine on the A flag. We do have... Go on.
I just want to point out that this, of course, is ESF's pick of a map. And they're not having a great time. So they must have come into the map at least feeling confident in the matchup, you know, in their strategy and their base gameplay on it. And right now they're struggling hard. Electrify on the A flag, gonna come around the corner. Not gonna get, gonna get taken out by Neo. ESF now gonna fight over the B flag. We kind of find the straw kill in the Knoxby. Q fire up in the building. Nice headshot on the Captain Obvious. Q fire below. Mines on the left. Didn't see him on the wall.
Kelsey will push straight into B flag. He's not too worried about Justin, I think, at this point. So he's just going to go try it onto the B flag and support his infantry. He knows there's several players of ESF on the B flag, and he wants to get that squad wipe sorted out. Because the Bronze State squad wipes are so important on this map because it's such a huge map, and if you have to go all the way back to uncap, it's basically a huge reset. And look at the tickets right now. So they'll probably lose at least another 30 tickets before they get another hold of a flag. So that's why it's very crucial that they get these squad wipes in here. We will have Santa, otherwise known as Kasagi, pushing straight towards C flag and sussing out what's happening here.
Knoxby spawns in the nick of time on the D flag. We'll take out, I believe it was, I think it was Number that was driving the Jeep that went all the way down to the D flag. They will lose the D flag push. ESF with one flag right now. It's going to be the C flag as Justin's going to advance onto Kalzagi. Finds one shot in the front, pops APS. Kalzagi pops his own.
Backs up into the rock.
There should be an IED actually sitting right next to him.
He already blew it up. Me personally would have kept it there and bait him into it.
The Jets are going to go at each other again. Electrify will kill Heeb. ESF with the jet advantage as Electrify will go down, or excuse me, take out Heeb. Fortunately, the laser guide will hit the the tower.
Kelzagi almost just shelled Electrify out of the sky. There.
Oh my god, that shot through the window was awesome. Gets a double kill on a Number and Q fire onto the A flag, and that's going to be a really good setup to take that flag back.
This is very interesting here. Justin's trying to get onto C flag, and there's already two players basically greeting him outside of the flag just to shoot rockets at him.
Kalzagi.
Go on.
Kalzagi getting low. His tank will go down on the A flag. Combination of rockets plus the Electrify in the jet. Q-Fire gonna hit some mines. Nope, he'll get right to the B flag. That'll be fine. And the B flag has 2 members of ESF on it. It'll start to burn.
Justin is basically one rocket away from death on C flag. Has just used his APS, and he will go down. It must be take him out with the straw.
Recon knows that there's one member of Imagine on the B flag right now. A flag gonna start blinking, gonna go the way of Imagine. 2 on the flag. Flag still going the way of Imagine. They're actually gonna get in flag radius. He will find the kill onto Hupsucks. Q-Fire will go down again. ESF kind of all over the place right now. Heeb and Neo still cleaning him up. Focus will get the kill onto Neo. But ESF has now lost the B flag push.
ESF still has one player on A flag. Trying to get the spawns off.
Ticket's looking pretty rough.
Oh, yes. ESF's push on A could be all crushed here in a second, depending on what Kawasaki does. But it doesn't really matter because the infantry of ESF are getting absolutely farmed here. A will be taken out and cleared up of ESF's presence, leaving the only presence I can see on this map so far is B flag.
Kawasaki will find the rear shot into Justin. Not paying attention, didn't catch it from behind. We'll get the double shot in the rear. He'll clean up that tank. I love the mines placement that Imagine has on the pagoda thing. The ceremonial arch going into the B flag. They've actually got mines on the IED too, which is hilarious. And that's going to be a rough first round.
Not gonna lie, I reckon that's basically GG for that map. 200 tickets is a tall ask.
It really is.
Gold Mub to beat.
Calzaghe with the 1 death. Going 20-1. Justin in the tank also for ESF, the only other person in double digits.
Who's Imagine's jet pilot?
Heeb.
Heeb.
Yep. Yeah, he did a decent job. I think the critical moment for him, he lost a lot of subsequent dogfights to Electrify, but the first push where him and Electrify collided, he got the kill onto Electrify because they actually played chicken and Electrify lost, but he bailed out at the nick of time, and it allowed Heeb to spawn on the A and B flags or drop on top of him and just grab the flags. A super
high IQ stuff there.
Yeah, and without any members of ESF there, they took it. They took a free cap while ESF was too busy struggling over the D flag. And I'm really I question this pick from ESF because
I could have told you that when I heard they picked Gold Mud from the start.
I feel like large maps are not their playstyle.
Well, the only map that they ever did well on got banned instantly, so that didn't help either.
Yeah, and Imagine banned Hammerhead, and I think that would have been a good map for ESF as well.
Surprisingly, I think Lancam would have been good for them as well, but that wasn't in it anyway, so like... And also, apparently they don't have the boat main today, so that could have worked out really horribly for them.
So 1 round down, and just a reminder that this... they will definitely play the entirety of the map out, due to the fact that they need the... No, I take that back. They will not play the entirety of the map out. I imagine once... It's definitely possible that if ESF drops below 209 tickets, or 208 tickets, whatever it was, 209, that they might just move on to the second map, because there's no way to take the map. Playoffs are decided by the map, not by points, or by tickets. And the countdown's already begun, so we're just going to run right into round 2 here.
Let's go. We got 100 people watching.
$20 seconds on the clock. Teams have swapped over. I'd like to see at least ESF continue on playing if they go below 209. I think it would be better for their spirits if they just played it out and maybe took the rest of maybe the round or something. Both jets gonna go up again. We'll take an eye on Heeb as they engages Electrify right off the bat. And both jets gonna play chicken once again. Heeb gonna win that fight handedly. No, doesn't even have a need to trash his jet this time. Captain Obvious.
Nickel will get road killed by the buggy.
And it looks like, just to give you guys an update, Envision has taken the entirety of map 1 over Wolf Team. 138 tickets to 23, so map 1 will go to Envision. Meanwhile, battle on D, gonna go the way of ESF again. This time, however, ESF in a much better position. Hup, on the C flag, gonna take the C flag. Santa's gonna get there in time also as well. Q-Flare on the A flag, he'll have to have reinforcements immediately. But the A, C, and D flag possibly gonna go the way of ESF. They could have a quick bleed here. Santa eating some quick shots. Terex will find the kill on Naju. And it's
not having a good time. Being focused heavily by the AT.
And it's a very quick 3-cap. C flag now under attack. Terex on the flag. Hup sucks. We'll need to get there and respawn. A flag also going to get pushed by Imagine.
Kawasaki will go down eventually to the barrage of AT.
Justin's starting to take some shots as well from Jug on the rooftop with the C flag. He'll find the kill onto Hup, go down himself to focus.
Looks like Imagine will focus towards A flag, which seems to be uncontested. There was one player of ESF there, so ESF is going to have to pick a flag of play. They're either going to have to go to A or B.
Yep, they have to
Either
rotate.
one doesn't have to make a difference. They need to get this free flag lead.
A much better opening for ESF. Both Jeeps run right past each other. It's going to be Nick, Qfire and Neo, and Qfire is going to win that fight.
Kazagi will finish the job.
Captain Obvious going to work his way to the A flag.
Oh no, Justin giving his backside to it. Oh, to Kazagi.
There's a two-man push from Imagine. Two-man push from Imagine on the D flag right now. Recon manages to take out Noxby, who's below, and there's still one more here. It's going to be Nickel. Unfortunately for Nickel. Oh my god, the straw from Recon will connect. So that flag is safe. Imagine now going to counterplay to the C flag while ESF will reclaim the A flag. Justin needs to get on the C flag as soon as he can. Mine's going down from Neo. Justin doesn't see him. Still doesn't see him. 30 HP. Gets 2 kills already, though. He'll need to repair. One more rocket shot will do it.
It's alright, though. C flag will be wiped of Imagine. So
what a good hold. ESF.
Can Imagine hold this game and keep going? How many tickets do they have?
209. It's a rough ask.
It's a tall task. ESF has to elevate their game at this point. Oh no, Justin just misses being side-shotted by Kazagi, and Kazagi is on the hunt.
Yep, both tanks running thermal. HE shell for Justin right now. Oh, no, I take that back. Justin's running reactive armor.
Interesting combo.
Well, I understand the ability to use HE shell, but the reactive is probably just because, you know, when you get hit by one of those laser guys from the jet, it is an automatic mobility hit.
Normally, I would advocate auto loader with HE just so that you can, because you have a little bit of less damage against their vehicles, but with the extra reload rate being better than what you would have with AAP, it can kind of counteract that. But running reactive armor on a map where you can get mobility hit by the jet's laser gun is super crucial. So it's a smart choice.
Continue for a second, Knispel.
So we will have Kazagi clearing up the B flag, and so that B flag will go back towards Imagine. ESF has one player that was on A that will get taken out. And we do have a few players. We have one Recon's so not to respawn to move on to another flag. ESF does have 2 flags up versus.
They don't have that third flag, and they're not holding that bleed. I mean, this would be a great first round for ESF if this was first round, but right now, they don't need this 2 flag. They need a 3 flag hold. Number drives right past Neo. I think is going to get hit.
Does have control of the skies at the moment.
Yeah, he got taken out again by Electrify. Electrify actually having some really good jet dogfights going on.
This is really good what ESF's doing, but they needed to have done this from the first round. As we get closer and closer, it looks like we have 11 tickets left to play here.
Justin has somebody behind him. Possible rear shot incoming. It's going to be Neo. Rocket will connect. 46 damage mobility hit. Gonna try to swing it around the corner. Almost gets it. Justin's just going to repair. Tank disabled. Another person. Noxby will spawn on him and get the kill. So ESF will have their tank down. They're going to get the A flag, though. Oh, man. If ESF had just done this the first game. Where was this fight? Recon will respawn. Take out Heeb. DMR shots. Not going to get the kill on the other one. Kawasaki will take him out. 3 flag hold for ESF. They've got 6 tickets to work with, unfortunately. I don't think it's going to be enough, but they're playing much better. At least if they play the rest of this round out and they win by a healthy margin, at least they'll get their confidence back for the next game.
Upstocks will finish off Kazagi. But it looks like Imagine will just keep holding on to this 2 flag hold. And if you can look at the tickets, it's almost over for ESF for this first map. Justin will come charging into A flag, trying to hold on to their dreams.
Almost a little bit too much of a charge there.
He's going to get snuck up behind. The Rappo gets taken out. Justin hits 2 rockets, 3 rockets, it's over.
Yeah, ESF's having a bit of a rough time. Justin, the play there wasn't necessarily bad. The worst. Oh wow, number.
Nickel gets taken out with an idea, I think.
I think it was. I think he hit the straw onto the IED and it got the kill. And 207 tickets. That'll be the round. And the map. ESF will lose map 1, and we'll see what they want to do. And there's still a 3 flag hold right now for ESF, so we're just going to continue with the fight. 159 tickets, 158. Yeah, the push into the A flag, again, as I was saying, not the worst idea in the world, but he pushed too far without any help. Under a building. And with very little support, so that was the rough part. Electrify going to get taken out on the ground, takes out Jug inside. And Kawasaki is going to go up toward the B flag. C flag still secure, still a 3 flag hold right now. ESF going to have to defend the D flag. Electrify going to drop down. Oh my god. Electrify getting KO'd on the drop.
Kawasaki will make his way towards C flag. Oh.
You fire right point blank in front of him, hiding behind that wall.
Someone got slammed. Probably a Jeep. Oh, Justin almost flips his tank.
And Imagine actually going to grab the D flag back. They put enough into it. Had an anchor on the back. Kawasaki now going to push in for Justin. Jet up in the air. Likely a rocket going to connect. APS pop for Kawasaki. Rocket's not going to do anything. Kawasaki going to take some damage. Dropping down for Jug. Who else is here? Naji will also get taken out. ESF starting to get bullied on top of it. What is going on down here on the D flag? They're all up above. Nickel will get the straw kill on the tank again. Imagine with a great retake of the D flag.
I'm watching like at least 3 or 5 straws just missing Electrify consistently, even when he's laser guarding. I do not understand. We will have a huge push by Imagine onto C flag. They will take out players that were trying to defend it. So basically, full flag burn is about to begin.
Strong attempt from Terex on the jet, not going to connect.
Justin is trying to push D flag, but he's greeted by three engineers.
Captain Ivy's going to drop down. So Imagine will retake the entire map. Unfortunately, the D flag almost in its neutral position. Justin going to have to chase after it. Imagine could just as well just retake this round and just obliterate ESF here as well. It's possible that after the... I'm not saying it's what happened, but it's definitely possible that after the tickets at 209 that ESF was, you know, started just less tryharding. Up, gonna taken out by Nickel. Very close fight on the B flag. Team's gonna play it out though. Kazagi getting hit quite a bit. ESF gonna make another attempt. It's gonna be Hup and Q-Fire for the D flag. Neo gonna turn around, see that it's happening. But right now, ESF might be. I wonder what's going on in their comms right now. I wonder if they're still dedicated to this round, or if they're talking Hanan over. I really wonder what the better strategy for ESF would be. Justin once again getting bombarded by the amount of SRAs coming out from around this corner. Will finally take out Nickel. A flag gonna possibly go up. Up and Q-Fire did manage to retake the D flag. Kalzagi now on it. This is the problem with retaking this flag. The moment you take out the tank's just gonna roll back. Are you still here?
Sorry, I was just reading chat. People that don't know that yeah, this is Justin's first competitive season ever. Originally they had someone else as the tanker for their team, but he dropped out. So Justin, this is literally his first experience playing comp in 8v8.
Yeah, he's had a very cool introduction to the season.
So yeah, he's had to fulfill a very tough job in a team that was very much already struggling as it is. He's honestly doing pretty well. There are some couple of things he can work on. So like just the way how he angles himself, and if he gets back shot, try and at least turn your tank so that you don't get hit for another back shot again. But to be honest, for someone that's extremely green and new to competitive Battlefield, you can't be too harsh on him. He's done it pretty alright. And when the team approached him and asked him to step up, he took that role. So
kill feed entirely going the way of Imagine right now. Focus to find the kill on Neo. He'll get rezzed. 14 tickets remaining before we go to map 2.
Norman, we all know that joke. Yes.
Yep, some minor, well, again, I wonder what the comms are like in ESF's camp right now. See if they were really focused. I mean, ESF had a much better round that game. It was only 87. If they would have done that the first round, they would have been happy, I think.
Winning the game under 100 tickets is a decent show, a very decent showing, especially for Gombam. They just need to do this very first round and have like opportunity. If you just get dominated on the first round, it just not only does it demotivate you, but you just don't have much room to play with, if that makes sense. So if you lose, for example, say like 50 tickets on the first round on the first map, you got, in theory, say like if they're both maps, it's 150 tickets, right? Then you've got 200 tickets to play with in the next round, right? Makes sense. Just being dominated from the very start is just, yeah, a no-go.
It's like Imagine will be taking the Chinese side first. US side will be taken by ESF, which gives ESF likely to be focused the scout helo advantage in the Little Bird. Should be a good match. Teams are going live. The Seagulls sounding off.
ESF needs to have a strong showing to start here. We will have usually a couple of rib rates. We'll come towards the center. One will go into the inner channel, and one will go out to basically the oil spill.
Actually, as you said that, I completely forgot. It is absolutely in ESF's meta to do absolutely horribly the first round and then do really well the second round. They did that the entire season.
Very true.
Totally forgot about that.
Here we go.
It's actually going to be Number in the Scout Helo, not Focus. Focus is going to be on the ground. They're going to deem Focus more infantry worthy. We do have a backup Scout Helo pilot. Noxby super good as well. You see the rib boats on each side of the map. They're trying to get some good damage into the Scout Helos. Mamoy going to right through the rib.
Kelsagi will just miss the toe on Numberina. He's got to be careful.
Did that Helo go down? No, it's still up. Z11's still up.
There you go. Justin is doing his job and focusing Kazagi to look at him, not try and tow the little bird.
Taking a look at Noxby versus Number right now. They're both choppers. They're being really, really careful. The inside battle, quite frankly, I don't know which way it's going.
Numberino has taken out the rib boat, and I honestly think that Noxby could be in a little bit of trouble here.
Oh, yeah, Number gonna push!
He's going. Nice play by Number.
So,
Justin is in a very aggressive position here. He could actually wipe Kasagi off here. Kasagi is in a really hard place here on 60 HP.
And I just want
in the water.
Just want to point out once again, ESF takes the B flag first, so they will tell the B flag first. Oh my God, that toe shot from Kalzagi!
While he's in a blaze of fire, manages to still deliver.
Clutch.
Justin should have pushed there. He was so low.
An amazing shot from Kalzagi.
Numberino will take out the two people, and Kazagi is so low here and needs to be pushed. Justin needs to push him.
Let's talk about the math on that first real quick. Two people were in the Scout Helo for ESF. If ESF does have the B flag, it almost, and I do mean almost, is actually a bad thing for Imagine to take up that Scout Helo due to the fact that there are now two players, extra ESF players, on the ground defending the B flag from Imagine.
That's correct.
Almost is a little bit tougher for Kalzagi to push in. Speaking of which, he's going to push behind Justin right now. Justin unaware. Is toe going to connect?
Justin needs to be aware.
He's also going to get help. Unfortunately, it's going to be Calzone that has the help. We do see straws come out from Jug right next to him. I'll go down.
Yep. Noxby had a play in that. Getting laser lock on him. Kelsagi should have been dead there for at least a whole minute.
Yeah.
But ESF was not aggressive enough to take him out. Although Kelsagi's aggressive play will be punished by Numberino coming out of spawn. And as much as my criticism is, we do have a massive fight going down towards the center flag here, and it looks like ESF will hold that bleed regardless.
They're going to hold that by the skin of their teeth. I swear to God that flag was going to go gray. Number back up in the Scout Helo. ESF currently holding 240 tickets to 170, a 70-ticket lead. Coming out swinging.
Spawn bomb on bar right now. There's at least 4 or 5 players of Imagine in here. This is basically the time for ESF to drop people at sea now. Which you do have Mr. Electrify going for cheeky backflank, but we do have one rib behind him, which is Heeb. Heeb is trying to take out Electrify. We'll do that. But what is Numberino doing? Numberino is basically trying to kill the people. No, he's actually trying to kill people on B. I thought he was actually... I'm not sure if he actually knows Captain Obvious is on A flag here.
Well, we actually see a rotation come out from ESF. They're going to give up the B flag. 3 infantry. Jug going to be the last one defending the C flag. There's going to be 3 here. It's going to be up to Noxby to actually defend the C flag before it goes gray. Not going to happen. That'll go gray. ESF will likely take before Imagine can get there in time. There's one person dropping, going to walk his way down. It's going to be Neo. Are they all clumped together in the same building? They're smoked up. That's actually probably not the best idea considering they can't see anything. Straw going to come out from Neo against the Scout Helo. Number going to push. Overheats his gun. Yeah. He's going to help out a little bit, do some damage, but the C flag is taken.
Could this be a triple cap for ESF?
They've got only one person on the B flag. I don't think that's going. They could
have to spawn in.
Yeah, they could rotate though. A flag will be secure.
They don't have to even get a triple cap, to be honest here. All they have to do is just keep holding this 2 cap.
What just took out the Scout Helo? Was that a toe again?
I'm pretty sure, not Thunder, Kalsagi got him again.
Such good toes. Kilsagi now going to dump on the C flag. If I was ESF, I would rotate a ton of stuff to the C flag right now. Just try to hold that. Kill Kilsagi one more time. Neo going to get the kill. Kilsagi going to get the kill on Electrify. ESF.
Looks like they will lose C flag, and what they need to do right now on that, instantly spawn bomb B, which is about to happen here.
Yep, and we've got Justin actually checking out the inside of the flag. B flag gonna go gray any second. Well, it's got a little bit left. Terex will go down. Now the flag will definitely go. The only person from Imagine on the B flag right now is actually Captain Obvious, who's on the roof. Yeah, that'll be another 2 flag hold. There is nobody from Imagine anywhere near the B flag. It'll be up to Noxby to drop somebody off, but there's not even anybody in the helicopter. I guess Captain Obvious did squad bomb up top. I didn't see him on the minimap for a second. Imagine all on the rooftop.
Will be edging his way towards B. Going for another toe shot on Numberino, just misses. Numberino is basically trying to clear the top of B roof at this point. He's not securing too many kills, but he's getting lots of kill assists, which is all that matters.
Oh, Noxby! No. Number got shut out! They're gonna bail after it. It'll blow up.
He just got... that could have been disastrous.
Focus did see it, and he immediately tried to drop off the roof for it, just in case.
Justin is in a bit of a pickle as well. Will be taken out by Kawasaki.
Yep, Justin once again down. That's gonna be rough for ESF.
ESF's backup on C will go completely down, so they need to hold B here. They need to all spawn in. Preferably, probably on people on the flag, because as you can see, look at the spawn points for C. I mean for B. 2 of them are already dead.
Yeah, the B flag is terrible for spawns.
So you gotta try and avoid that squad wipe.
But Imagine.
This is starting to look very rough here. The potential for a comeback by Imagine is very real here. They need to hit people on this B flag and keep them alive.
Terex is just tearing up any members of ESF that come up that left hallway. He has taken out Focus twice. And I think...
Yeah, keep going.
No, go ahead.
The smart play by Imagine would be to push A flag, which is exactly what they've done. They realized that they're not going to get B flag here. As long as the armor pieces are down for ESF, they can't really defend A consistently. And now that they have spawned in, they have already neutraled A flag before that point happened. So the next 30 seconds is pretty crucial for ESF. They need to get this IFV on A, support him, clear off the people off that, and then they can basically keep continually holding this 2 flag lead.
Well, the big thing is, oh, Justin is going to get obliterated by all the straws here. Chopper also going to drop. Just to bail out. Just get out. They need, wow, even with that, looks like ESF was actually managed to able to, building will come down. I think they wiped him. They electrified with a double kill, and Heeb and Nickel actually cleaned the flag off.
Oh, that was so close for them. Could have gone very south for ESF.
Well, now
ESF,
with the death of Imagine though on the A flag, they're rotating everything on the B, and that's the next good play.
Number has been very patient and very coy at this point, getting ready to time the push on Noxby, which is just about to begin. Kawasaki will miss the toe on Numberino, but Number has been absolutely focused by not only straws, toe launches, even stingers. Like, this is going to probably be a very tough fight. He will win this 1v1, but he's got to probably bail. He's only on 7 HP. ESF has managed to get them down to 32 tickets, but now the damage can start to be done for Imagine here.
Focus, the last man alive, needs people to spawn in him.
They need a huge squad bomb on this flag.
We see the next push. Q-Fire going to be the one with Momoy. They're going to head towards the C flag. The rib boat gets hit, and Electrify, and another Jeep going to come around the other side corner. Good two-prong push here. Neo will get killed by the rib boat, and they're going to just squad bomb the hell out of C flag. A nice counter move. Meanwhile, the B flag will go gray. There is 100%. That's the way of it going the way of ESF.
Look at this. They win convincingly B, and then they send enough people to C that they have to answer it. This is basically a GG for Imagine here. It's a matter of just how many tickets they can cost now. See if they
I
can
agree.
get it.
Completely agree. Yep. Actually,
Yeah,
imagine
sure, they might have-
there's a respawn. Imagine gonna regroup on the B flag. That'll go great.
It will go great, but they don't have any armor pieces up at this point. And basically, ESF has free reign of calling the shots at this point. This is the reason why I called it basically there on that point there.
Well, the round is definitely the way of ESF. There's almost they can't lose, but they can still lose a hell of a lot of tickets and close up the game for next round. C flag gonna go the way of ESF. It'll go gray. Neo is there. Imamoy, the last person alive for ESF. Number's gonna help him defend. We'll try to recap. Finds the kill on Nickel. Eight tickets to 144. What a round.
What a round.
And the building will finally collapse on the B flag. Great point of view from Number. And that'll be it. 144 tickets. ESF answers back.
Remember, this is the pick for Imagine as well.
Yeah, we're getting a two-pronged thing here. You know,
Imagine that. I can help myself.
Number going 21-7 in the Scout Halo. Noxby going 7-11, but then remember that it's all just going to swap back. Noxby will have the Little Bird next round. I think the biggest difference right here is between the LEVs. Although Justin did DC, I take that back. He did just rejoin. I think he had a DC somewhere along there. So strike my last statement on that. But really, really well played for ESF.
I reckon they could have had a 200 ticket lead. If at the start they were a bit more aggressive in taking out Kazagi, they could have set up really decently to make basically a kill zone for them. So they would have not been able to really push off the give me flag. But they still won regardless. The outcome was all that matters. So I'll be very interested to see how ESF is going to respond in this round as well. So the magic number we have was it 148 tickets to
144.
0? 144? All right.
That's definitely doable for ESF.
So all ESF has to do is get them up below 144, and they've won this map, and we'll be going to a third.
And I really want to see a third. I always want to see a third. I will cast 5 matches in a row just because I enjoy doing it. And I love seeing the comp. I need more competitive Battlefield in my life, and 1 match a day sometimes just doesn't cut it.
Speaking of casting, if Clearly is still in chat, would love an update on the Wolf Team game.
Yeah, I don't think we saw one for. I think I saw that they smashed them on the first round of the second map.
Yeah.
On Dawnbreaker. So I didn't see what happened with the actual map though.
Yeah, I've only seen that very first report about how they won the 1 round by 23 tickets, so would love a full update on what's going on there.
I think I told you it. I think I said it. So, yeah, Envision won the second round by 123 tickets for map 1. So they took map 1, and then I think I heard Envision smash them on the first round.
Okay.
Hey, there's a Norman in the chat.
A wild
Norman, buddy. So ESF got smashed on Golmud, but they had a good round 2. So they lost map 1, and then they actually just took round 1 by 144 tickets against Envision, or Imagine. So, by the way, thank you to everybody who's giving the channel points to boost the stream. I greatly appreciate it. It would be really cool to see it actually promote the channel a little bit more, especially during the casting days. That'd be great. Dawn was a full cap. Okay. So, Envision moves on, I think. Pretty safe to say. 230 plus tickets second round of Dawn. Good God. Yep, that's...
Wow.
I mean, that's why they picked it. Envision's very, very good at Dawnbreaker. So with that, Envision will fight Legacy next week.
Any map that has an attack heli and a visions plane, I would just straight up ban.
And I would like to remind Envision and Legacy, please, please, please schedule your match. Talk to the captains of Rafu and whoever wins this match, and please schedule your matches at a different time or a different date. We really would like to cast both semifinal games, as they are for money.
Money, money, money.
Money, money, money.
Money, money, money. Money.
Countdown has begun. We're gonna go into round 2. ESF now on the weaker side, the China side. 144 tickets is all they need to drop.
Excuse me, China number 1, thank you.
Okay, yeah. This should be good.
I'll settle down.
If Imagine can hold and just take that bleed right off the bat, it'll be really rough for ESF to regain momentum. But if ESF can get the flag and bleed out Imagine, even if they bleed out Imagine, so if ESF takes the AB flags or the BC flags right off the bat, and they bleed out Imagine, let's say for 20 or 30 tickets, that goes a huge way into winning the round. Noxby versus Number. Round 2. Kalzagi. Not in a position to tow the helos just yet. Gonna drop the... Oh! Gets the one of the boats right off the bat. I love it.
Oh, we have 2 ribs pushing the inside, but they'll be directly
Oh!
in front of...
Oh my god! Was that a tow?
Kawasaki, yep. Kawasaki will take out the little bit. Before I can even comment on that, the placement of the ribs is very poor. Kawasaki will just farm them up.
ESF.
What do we got going on?
Need a lot more infantry on the B flag right now. Kawasaki starting to
keep the Legendary alive by getting off the flag, which he does.
Kawasaki starting to roll into the flag, wants to help out. Number drops in, gets the kill on Nickel. Boost the stream. Thank you guys. You actually succeeded. I love you guys. Number on the flag. ESF still going to fight over Imagine. Both teams having a ton of people here. The Scout Helo pilots. Number should also be... Yeah, Number is on flag. Noxby outside. Justin getting hammered by the LAV and the Scout Helo.
Justin with a very interesting play, trying to go to the give me flag. Going completely past Kawasaki.
And ESF will take the flag first. Neo now going to get on the C flag. 2 flag hold is theirs, but for how long? Justin going to drop down and get the flag as soon as he can. He needs to get on the flag radius. Electrify is going to come and help him out. And meanwhile, the B flag starting to blink.
ESF will make Imagine respond to A flag, so the little bird will come back.
Oh man, between the little bird and Santa though, it's going to be rough, and there's a 3 flag cap out.
Numberino is basically in the dark here. He's going to have to just sit here and wait until Justin's back up before they can get some plays going on. ESF only has 4 players up, so half the team's spawned in.
I wonder if they're waiting for a vehicle of some kind?
I think they're trying to go for a roof drop on B. Yep.
I'd like to see it. And Number going to engage the helos. They're going to get the kill onto Noxby. Number does survive. Barely. Last second. They don't bail anybody off, though. I think Momoy dropped, and that was about it.
Kazagi's trying to destroy the walls of the building of where Number is hiding, so he has no cover.
Nearly a 3 flag hold right now. Naju and Momoy going to get on top of the A flag. It'll start blinking. Kalzagi in a position to easily defend it. And a Sraw from Terex will find the triple.
Yes, I did manage to get a couple of people on A, but it's very risky. It will have Kalzagi coming back to answer to that.
Noxby finds the double. A flags. A flag, gonna go the way of ESF. Kalzagi starting to farm it really hard, though. Remember,
While they're
this...
doing that, they will ESF will try and do a counter push on C. While that fight goes down on A.
And Kawasaki will finally go down. Meanwhile, DMRs from the rooftop of B, Captain Obvious up there. Little Bird back up as well from Knoxbeat. Neutral on the flag. A flag gonna start blinking. There's not enough members of ESF there. They're gonna try to get the B flag back, or the C flag, excuse me. Look at the spawns on the C flag without anybody there, way outside. And Knoxbeat can just farm it up.
Justin is a little bit isolated here. He does have a couple slams behind him. I'm not sure if he notices yet. No, he does. So they will get back C flag. But ESF's having a really rough time trying to take A. They spawned 6 people on that flag. And Q-Fire is the only one to survive the whole ordeal.
Just remember, though, if ESF is even down to 10 tickets... Theoretically, they still just got to get ESF below 144 to win the round.
I don't know if they can do that now. Look at the tickets. We're starting to get down to 150. They need to have 2 flags, and they need to push together to get that. And they need to preferably get C and B flags. Every time they've held C and A, they've had no vehicles up, and it just allows for Kawasaki and no Knoxbeat just to completely recap A with by themselves almost.
I think the worst part is right now, just ESF, they just cannot make any headway. Their vehicles just get taken out so quickly. Imagine's coordination is great. Number, gonna push into Knoxbeat. Knoxbeat will win that fight.
Which I trying desperately to keep the dream alive by getting on the back play. But it's starting to look very dire. ESF is just about to hit almost 100 tickets left.
They throw 5 infantry on the B flag. They're going to gray it quick. That'll stop the bleed. Recon and focus. Find some kills.
Oh, here we go. Look at this. ESF has finally got the B flag. We have a 2 flag cap. But we have, once again, no vehicles on play.
Number.
So Knoxbeat can just go straight to C and drop infantry down. We have Nooch.
Oh my god, the 4 flag person, the 4 infantry drop.
Tapping the flag. This is what I mean. Just the vehicles are getting destroyed, and ESF will lose the C flag, and they'll only have B.
Just gotta take it to 144. They need the bleed at some point.
I honestly reckon they need to respawn 2 people off B, and then the 2 people that just got wiped on C, all those 4 spawn off Justin right now and try and get onto C flag. But that's not going to happen. He's already been toe shotted, so he's got ability hidden. Numberino will get towed coming out of spawn by Kawasaki.
And this is exactly the type of contain that we saw in that last week, especially from, I believe it was Imagine, that they just hold this AC hold. They don't even go for B anymore. They throw half their team on the C flag, half the team, you know, or 5 people on the C flag, and they can just hold it.
This is the setup that ESF should have been going for the last run, and this is, I was talking about the missed opportunity they had. Once they take out all the armor pieces, they can just, and once you hold that C flag, it's really hard to get it back, especially if you have both the armor pieces up, because they can just focus them as they come out of spawn, because that C flag's pretty open, and as you just saw, Numberino just literally got towed coming out of spawn from Kawasaki.
ESF actually looks like there's a lot of them running Stingers right now. They're just trying to deal with the helicopter. Knoxbeat looks like he got hit, repped it up, he'll be just fine. Kawasaki still walking around the B flag, picking up any members of ESF that just seem to be struggling in there.
Knoxbeat will farm basically everyone that's trying to jump off B to get to A.
26 tickets to 201. Looking dire for ESF. A phenomenal round 1. Go on to shambles as there is no pushing into the C flag. Dustin's going to blow up some mines to get in. But I think this is going to be it. The bleed just too
Imagine
much.
stealing the win. Oh, that was not a pun, by the way.
And so with 4 tickets left, the bleed going against them, they might reclaim the C flag, but this is going to be the end of the road for ESF. Oxby gonna bail out, it doesn't even matter anymore. As long as the flag goes gray, the round will end. So Imagine we'll move on to play Rafu. And ESF will be eliminated from the tournament. From the playoffs. ESF showing that they have some fight in them. Oh, Heeb! Oh my god. A death straw. Straight into number. And this one... this one last ticket is lasting forever. Okay. Maybe we should focus on this a little bit. Can we just talk about this? They can't respawn, but they actually grab 2 flags. This is so depressing. They actually got a 2 flag hold and they just took 30 tickets away from Imagine at the end. So... Oh, ESF hung out at that last second for just forever, and they couldn't... There's nothing they could do, though. Both teams calling GG. Imagine move on to fight Rafu in the semifinals, and ESF eliminated. So that means next week's games will be Envision versus Legacy and Rafu versus Imagine.
That was rough. Oh, wait.
And after that, there will be a 3rd or 4th place game that will determine the 3rd place winner. And then we'll be moving on to the grand finals.
So when's this next game?
I have no idea. That's the point.
Fantastic.
Teams have got to get those up and running.
So there should be another game today.
Yep. No.
Okay.
Nope.
Tomorrow.
No, the board says tomorrow, but it's not. It has nothing to do with that. Yeah, they're free to do it within anytime within the next week.
All right.
Yeah. As soon as I get it, I will let you know. So congratulations to Imagine. And I cannot wait to see more games, more matches as we conclude these playoffs. Remember, the semifinals are next week. This coming week. This week? I don't know what you even want to call it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you all for the new follows. Thank you all for boosting the stream like a bunch of badasses you are. Get a lot more viewers, a lot more Battlefield players, hopefully.